This your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. I'm still waiting on my phone call. Me and Birdman did a few phone calls this morning. I'm still waiting on the confirmation on that to be completed, so my weekend can actually begin. Shout out to the chat. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914 Westchester County, New York, doing another live video real quick. And I'm seeing these different videos this morning. Lonnie One Love, she did a video. Armando Black, Johnny Blaze, and they're all aiming at facts over feelings. I think facts over feelings is a grown man, and he can take care of his own situation. Because when you keep hearing something being repeated over and over and over again, you know it's propaganda. You know there's a lie somewhere in the midst. Lonnie One Love, you saying that facts over feelings is a sexual predator, fourth degree. Ma'am, you should have found that out long time ago, way before you started dealing with him. When that sex tape came out, you still remained friends with him. You still did videos with him. You was doing a podcast show with him, ma'am. And I remember when you were doing it, because I was still working for that other company. I was still walking from my house 5:30 in the morning to get to the office, and I would listen to your podcast that you was doing with facts over feelings. So your friendship had to disintegrate right after that. We all remember that sex tape. Some of us spoke out, but our voices were ignored and pushed to the fucking side. So we stopped talking. We got silent. And a few weeks ago, this bitch, Lonnie One Love, tried to destroy me. Yes, she did. It's on my community wall. She might have took it from off her community wall, but I know what the fuck this bitch did. You called the police, ma'am, and then you called that hospital I was doing the outpatient with, ma'am, and you encouraged other people to try to destroy me. So fuck you and your butthurt comment, bitch. You're the one that's butthurt. You can't even lose weight correctly, motherfucker. You're too lazy and shiftless and drag nasty, so fuck you. We got Armando Black and Johnny Blaze doing videos about one man, facts over feelings. But wasn't you two clowns friends with him for a long period of time? Now all of a sudden, he's your biggest enemy on YouTube. Now all of a sudden, you want to expose him. Why don't you go and expose the real dudes that need to be exposed? That's on YouTube. That's on social media. I remember when I was 9 years old, I became a victim of sexual abuse. The abuse didn't stop until I was 14. And when it did come out, nothing was ever done about that man. I went to prison, sat there for 6 years, 7 months. I had already exposed him. I had already sent the letters back home. Nobody said anything. They kept quiet. Only the universe spoke the judgment. And when I got out 2 weeks later, that clown was dead. And I'm glad he's dead. Now we moving on to this YouTube beef that's going on. You're attacking brown skinned lady because brown skinned lady has made up her own mind. That is her decision. She's a grown woman. Ever since brown skinned lady started her YouTube channel, y'all clowns have been going after her, one after the other. Watched you. So I don't believe nothing you say, because it's a vicious attack on her. Facts or feelings, since you want to apologize to people that you've been beefing with, this is your fight. This is your moment to shine. And I'm not going to say another word. You're going to have to dispel that paperwork that Armando Black is bringing. You're going to have to dispel all these terrible things they're saying about you. Me, I'm going to do what I've been doing. I've been defending myself against Lonnie One Love, and you said nothing. You saw when that bitch was destroying my chat a few weeks ago. I went to you for help. You did not respond. Sis Rabbit got a wrench. He came in and responded. Shout out to the chat. I stood alone then. I'm standing alone now. And those that do not like what I'm saying, challenge me. Because I'm going to tamper your asses down, one by one. My support team, those that are not here right now, will catch the playback. But in the meantime, I already sent them the information to look up. Oh, yes. Since motherfuckers want to dox me and expose me and try to fuck with me and fuck with my image, let's see how you like it. I'm not done with Lonnie One Love, not by a long shot. Now, we laugh and we joke on this app. Certain things she said about me, I laughed about it. I didn't give a fuck. It's just when she tried to take it off of YouTube. You can have all the stuff you want about me on your YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody cares, ma'am. Nobody. Trust me. You fighting an uphill battle, you going against me. Arabia Barbosa. And that's all I got to say. I heard the videos. I seen some of them. I find it very interesting that all these people are coming out now when you were all friends with the same one you're fucking with. I'm not taking up for him. Not at all. I'm not his lawyer. But I can smell a rat in the bunch. You're going to have to start questioning the people that are going after him. Now, if I go after him, I got my own personal reasons. But I'm going to let the three clowns handle that. Since y'all got a solid case against him, handle it. Lonnie One Love, we already know what your problem is. We've seen it. And you have doxed plenty of YouTube creators on YouTube. Yes, you have, man. Yes, you have. You've called people sponsorships. You call people jobs. Yes, you have. Yes, you have, ma'am. Yes, you have. Don't lie now. Don't take back your words now. Eat them. Like I told Will T last night, and I'm not playing. I seen those that was in that fucking chat when that bitch was talking about send a mass, when that bitch was telling everybody, oh, call the authorities, get Arabia locked up, let's get rid of Arabia Barbosa. I know who was sitting in those chats. I know who was participating. I know your names. I don't think I forgot about you. Only 3 people on this app, 3 people on these YouTube streets have tried to sit with me and talk with me. There's only a few that have remained loyal. Birdman called me last 2 mornings. He called me this morning. We're talking about this YouTube situation. Something ain't right. I get on the horn. I call him. I take screenshots, send it to him. Or I send it to another one of my support team. They're not going to tell me anything wrong. Everybody kept your mouth shut. And that bitch put that hospital address up. Got in touch with whoever she got into. Of course, they didn't do nothing to me, but it was just the gesture. It was just the vile attack that she did, and nobody said a goddamn word. You all kept your mouth shut. There was only 2 people that spoke out on this whole app, 2 in this sector. And I'm always going to remember that. Hello, Donna. Hello, Jenny. Shout out to the chat. See how this YouTube shit plays out? See how it goes? It's just nothing but a big circle of the in-between. We're in, what is that? Purgatory? Purgatory. Everybody's in purgatory. Souls that are passing by each other like ships in the night. But you got motherfuckers on this shit that love to dox people. Let's talk about the doxers. And Lonnie One Love is one of them. Shout out to the chat. Now, when I'm hanging up from y'all, when I turn off this app, I got to get back on the horn and make some more phone calls to handle this situation that's happening this weekend for me. And he already warned me, do not support anyone on that app that does not support you. If they don't like that video, they don't share it. If they don't hit the Cash App every now and then, forget them. Walk away. From now on, I'm going to start clowning people. You think I'm not going to clown you? I'm going to start clowning you. You think it's funny to laugh at me, to laugh at my pain, to laugh at my distress? You think it's wonderful? We're going to see how wonderful it is when it happens to you. I'm talking about the ones that support Lonnie One Love. Y'all better stop it. That bitch going to take all of y'all down. one by one, because she wants to be the only man left standing. Shout out to the chat. Facts over feelings. You need to address these three individuals because they got paperwork that is unbelievable. I don't do background checks. I don't need to do a background check on anyone. I have to call that person back. I have to call that person back. I don't do background checks on anyone because I'm no better than nobody else on this fucking app. I may not have done the things you have done, but nobody on this app is fucking perfect. Nobody can judge the next one. Unless you have done something to me personally, or you have disrespected me in a way, or you crossed certain boundaries you were not supposed to cross. I know how to deal with you. I don't have to say anything to you. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to help you. You get no assistance from me. I'm going to stick close to my support team. That's who I'm going to stick by. Because they've been sticking with me since day one. I have people on this app that's been sticking with me for over a year. Over a year. That's who I'm sticking with. But once Birdman told me, he said, I don't give a goddamn what's happening. Don't you dare support another YouTuber. Don't. Let them support themselves. Ha 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 ha. Let's laugh now. I didn't think that shit was funny at all. I thought that was poor taste. What happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I thought that was poor taste. What was starting to transpire through these fucking videos. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, I'm on your ass. I'm gonna find out where you live. So just get ready. Get ready. Because you might not be breathing. Lonnie One Love, I see you. I'ma handle you too. One person at a time. One person at a time. And you can take it as a threat. You can take it the way you want to take it. I don't give a fuck. I'm 50 years old. I already lived my fucking life. And like Lonnie said, after I'm gone, there will be no more of mine. But it ain't going to be too much of you neither, Lonnie, because your children don't even want children, bitch. So when you die, your lineage dies. Your bloodline dies. Your blood type is the only thing that will survive. But in the meantime, I'm winning. Fuck you. Fuck your sector. Fuck the people that love you. Fuck the people that support your channel. Because everybody is going to start seeing what kind of doxer you are and what kind of liar you are. Why wasn't you speaking so loud when your husband was beating your ass, bitch? Oh. You didn't want that to get out, did you? Same way you run into Armando about this and that. Run to Armando about your husband. How he was beating your ass. How he choked your ass out a few months ago. What was it? Back at where that was last summer. Or the summer before that. I don't give a fuck. I remember when it happened. It happened on a Sunday morning. And I remember the people that was on the panel. I remember the people that was in the chat. Oh yeah, there was a whole lot of y'all. So don't think I'm forgetting. I'm out of here.